Hello everybody, this is Norm with Two Guys Farming. How you doing? We're back on the Michigan map, and this is entry number 13 in our Farmer's Journal. We are here with our JohnDeere 9560R. This is one of my favorite JohnDeere mods. The textures aren't great on it, but it's other than that, it's really a cool mod. So we're going to hop in here now, get it started up, and as you can see, we're on field 25. We're doing some plowing. And we have our monster plow on the back. I think we saved this, right? I hope we did. Yeah, JD. Bam. Let's go ahead. It's pretty foggy out today. So let's go ahead and get our beacons on. We'll put our lights on, but as soon as I leave the vehicle, they'll shut off. Okay, so we're doing good. We got a little swath there. That was from the headland. Kind of lost the offset. So, looks good. Yeah, if you guys, if you're looking for a heavy-duty tractor, this is it. I mean, it pulls this massive plow, no problem. So, and with this field, 25, you can see it's pretty big fields. Not the biggest one, but it's pretty big, so this is definitely good to have. Okay, so we got him going, and now we are on 13. We're planting some sorghum. So, just got one row left here. Not sure what's going on with this fog. It is early morning. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. Okay, looking good. This is our Case Quadtrack 620. This thing is also a beast. Whoop, whoop. It's not very beastly when you're running off track with it. But you can see this thing. This is a huge seeders and fertilizer and cultivator. So this is kind of like all-in-one shopping. So this is another really nice setup. So we're going to finish this off. And we're going to head to 25. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this folded. So let's take a look at weather today. Not going to be great. Capello F4. I don't think we're in the need. Alright, so wheat, and we got a lot of potatoes. We're steaming potatoes. We'll check that right after we do this. There's our steamed potatoes there. Oats, 1.2 million, 500,000 soybean. And no pig or beef yet, although that is coming. Okay, so here's 25. We just plowed. We just planted. Ooh, we got to get our Grimme going. That's right. And 7 and 2 need to be planted. So why don't we shut this off for a moment. And we've got a lot of potatoes left to harvest. I believe we have a course in here. We're on 45, I think, right? Yeah, let me just check. Yeah. Huh, okay. I guess I didn't save this course. Unusual, but it happens. Looking for 45. There we go. Looks good. We would have started north, west, going east. Whoop. No headland because if we ooh, 157. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have to get our fuel wagon out here. But before we do that, let's get our New Holland. So we have the New Holland here unloading. Drive course. And grab our Grimme. Okay. And our Kenworth, which is what the New Holland is. That is an awesome startup sound, isn't it? So the New Holland is unloading into here. Okay, so let's just what do we need? We need our Fendt. Oh no, we don't. Excuse me. Okay, we're making hay bales with this. We need our, yeah, that's what we need. Okay, so first, let's unload that. Unhook. And, whoop. There we go. Let's grab our fuel. Where is that? We have a couple of grab this one, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna drive out to field 45. And we're going to go ahead and refuel our Grimme. Which is just over here somewhere. I think, well, what we can do is just, okay, we're aiming for it right now. Definitely don't want to run out of fuel. Yeah, there they are. Looks like right straight ahead. You can see the lights. It looks like there's the Kenworth. Oh, that's the New Holland. What is he doing? He's just kind of... I don't know what he's doing. He should be unloading. Let me get him squared away. Oh, there he goes. The Grimme is full. Alright, so he should be going to unload the Grimme, is he? Yeah, he is. Okay. Oh, looks like I'm going to be in his way. Alright, let me get let me get out of his way. I'm messing him up big time. Okay. So while they're unloading, I'll go ahead and refuel. Okay. Oh, who's moving? Who's moving? Oh. Wow, he's full. That's a lot of potatoes over there. Alright, so while the New Holland does that... Boy, that kind of refills pretty slowly. So cool. This Grimme is like a really cool combine. It looks awesome when it like opens and closes up. Pretty neat. Let's just check on. Oh, yeah, he should be okay. He took that angle a little close, but I think he's gonna be all right. I hope. There he goes. Okay, so back to the Grimme, and he's done. And we'll hop back in our JCB. Okay, so he's all set. These guys look like they're good to go still. Yep. Still unloading those potatoes. Oh, the Kenworth looks like he's almost full. He is. He's 100% full. Okay. He should be following me. Not sure why he's not. Should be going to unload right now. Let me just check on him. Oh, that's why. And okay. So Kenworth should be behind me. Pretty cool. And we gotta get back to our Fendt. We've got some tethered grass that's been windrowed. So we wanna pick that up. We're using that to make hay bales, which we're storing over at the Bat Cave farm, our northwest farm. So let's put this away. We'll hook up back to our conveyor. Oh, stay out of his way there. Oh. Boy, he took that pretty wide. Let's see how much potatoes. Yeah, we're doing good on the potatoes, that's for sure. We got plenty potatoes. And we're using the potatoes. We're going to sell them. But we're also going to use them. Okay, so we'll shut that off. We're going to use them for forage, pig forage. And yes, I haven't done that before, but I think that's what you do. Okay, so we're good on diesel. We're a little low on diesel and potatoes, but we get enough in here to last us for a little bit. And we've got plenty of water, so yeah, so we can leave this for a little bit. And let's see. We've got some silage here that we could sell, but we're in no rush to do that. This is our, that's what we're using to pick up our bales. There are assorted trailers. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. Everything looks good. And we're going to have to bring him over. Grimme. He's fine. He's fine. Okay. So let's just grab. So we've got 13 seeded. I guess we can start seeding 25. So let's head on over to 25. Got a little bit of a drive, not too bad. So American Truck Simulator came out today, I believe. If it wasn't today, I think it was yesterday. So I watched a couple of videos on that. Looks pretty cool. How many of you guys are going to plan on buying that? I have Euro Truck 2. And, you know, I like it. I haven't played it that much. I don't know, maybe 5 hours. I guess that's not a lot at all, actually. I think to really get into that game, you need a steering wheel. And I don't have a steering wheel. I think it's part of the whole experience, right? Because really what the game is about is just driving a truck around. So I think it's really about immersing yourself in driving the truck. I don't know that it gets in depth. I do like the customizations that you can do. I mean, that looks pretty cool. But it looks like in order to be able to do that, I'll put my beacons on. Ooh, that was funky. You have to, you know, basically do a lot of deliveries. And then in doing deliveries, I think I did the wrong one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back up this one. This is not the field I wanted. So you got to do a lot of deliveries to make money, and then once you make money, you can upgrade your truck. So to me, it's kind of like a grinding game a little bit, where you're just really kind of driving the truck to make money to get new mufflers and stuff like that. I mean, obviously there's more to it than that. So I don't know, I'm not like a huge fan of like grinding games. I suppose in a way this is a grinding game, but it's much more interesting. But I think, you know, I'll probably break down and get it because it does look really cool. But I think if I do get it, I'll probably end up getting a wheel. Alright, we're passing this guy. This is crazy. We got work to do, pal. So we're going to be right over here. We're going to plant sorghum again. But before we do that, I'm just going to park this here for now. Okay. Because the deer, he's got to finish. He's, yeah, I mean, he's got a ways to go. This is a pretty big field. So, I'm going to let him probably finish. Excuse me. Take a little sip here. Alright, so, let's get our Fent started. So as you can see, we're making hay bales, and we're going to pick these up and then transport them to the back cave farm, which is where we're storing them, which is where the animals are, so that makes sense, I suppose. We've got a ton of straw bales. A lot, actually. So I've got them like all over the place. We'll have a good amount of hay bales, and we're going to use this for TMR. I know technically you don't have to bale it, but you know, I like baling, actually. I don't like picking them up, but I do like windrowing and tethering for hay bales. So we'll go ahead and just kind of finish this. Interestingly enough, this mod, this Fent on Sosnovka, I have another farming series going on with the Sosnovka, the Rusty map I call it, and this Fent on that map is just giving me fits, so I actually had to sell it, unfortunately, but on this map it seems to be working okay, so we'll see. I really like it. I didn't want to get rid of it on Sosnovka, but it was just becoming too problematic. So, but hopefully it continues to work fine here. Yeah, I think we have a pretty good amount to pick out. So we've got this to pick up, we've got to finish those potatoes, and what else? We're plowing 25. I think that's about it. Well, I'll get this new haul in. I have to prompt him to unload. Huh. Huh. Okay. Why is he not unloading? Oh, I know why. Because I'm in the Kenworth. That might have something to do with it. Yeah, so I have to initiate the unloading process, and then when he's done unloading, I have to then hit continue and send him on his way. Not sure why it doesn't do it automatically. I wish it did. That way there I didn't have to kind of watch it, because sometimes I miss that notification and he ends up sitting there for a little bit. Which isn't great, but it's not the end of the world. So now that he's done, I hit continue and he goes back on his way. Yeah, you can see we've got hay going down there. So this should be enough hay from this grass harvest, if that's what you call it. This should be enough hay bales with the straw bales that we already have. We've got do we have silage? Yeah, we have a little silage. So this should be enough to get our animals up and running. So I think we'll buy some cows. We definitely have enough potatoes, so we're a little, actually we need wheat. We need to feed them wheat and potatoes, right? Yeah, we're a little low on wheat, but we're gonna plant wheat. We got a couple fields that we're gonna plant for wheat, so we should be okay. I mean, this is just a great looking setup. Just kind of pooping out those hay bales. Oh, let's make sure we're on the right track there. Looks cool. So yeah, American Truck Simulator. Everyone's talking about it. It's crazy. Like, I got a bunch of guys and they're like, yo, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And they're like, did you get it? And I'm like, no. It just came out. But there's already a bunch of videos on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm on the fence. What do you guys think? You gonna buy it? You really need the wheel, I think. And I have zero desire to buy a wheel. Because it's just another thing, you know, another gadget. Where the heck am I gonna put it? It's like, you know, I don't know. It just seems like a pain in the neck to put the wheel on my desk, take it off every time, you know, it's like, eh. I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. I mean, I have Euro Truck Simulator too, and I don't even play that. It's like, why am I going to get another game that I don't play? But it does look very cool. So we're making good progress here. So this map is made by Stevie, and he's considered one of the best. Well, I don't know. I definitely consider him one of the top, if not the top map makers out there. And this hay swath, this is kind of one of his signature He's got a big hay swath. Whereas other maps, they just kind of have a little pile of hay or grass. Well, it turns into hay once it's tethered, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I like it that it's so big. Kind of, you know, I feel like you're getting more out of it. So we basically, what did we do? We just went around 35, essentially. So you can see we're just going around 36. You know, so that's basically what we're doing, just going around 36. Notice something's blinking there. Garden center. Let me just real quick see what they're getting all fired up about. What is... Let's see, what is... There's a spike on something. Well, none of this. Huh. Huh. What? Did I miss it? Because it will tell you that there's a premium being paid for something. But I don't see what that something is, unless I missed it. I don't think I missed it. Huh. Huh, that's weird. This doesn't appear to be a premium on anything, but it's flashing. Not sure. Anyway, we'll just keep picking up our tethered grass, making our hay bales. We definitely have stuff to sell. We're going to hang on to our potatoes, because we're going to use those to steam and to make pig forage or feed to the animals. But we got oats we can sell. So we got a fair amount. Okay. Excuse me. I've got a dry throat today. Not sure. Oh, we still got a little grass here to be tethered. Huh. How did I miss that? Yep, there's some grass right in there. Gotta tether that and windrow it. Well, the Grimme is full. Let's just make sure the New Holland's getting... Where the heck is the New Holland? Oh, there he goes. Alright. Hurry up, buddy. Stay closer. ROPA. Let's see. Kenworth, he's 46%. Alright. Let's go check on our deer. Yeah. Look at him, he's just banging this out. Perfect. Perfect. Can you go faster? No. 9 is it. That's pretty good for a plow this size. It's actually really good. Okay, so let's head back over here. And get this picked up. I like that this seat is adjustable on this. It's really cool. I think I prefer sitting up a little bit higher. So the Iowa caucus was last night. Any of you guys watch any of that? I had it on the background. Yeah, I don't know. Politics is crazy in the U.S. right now. I'm not a big fan of politicians, Republican or Democrat. $18 trillion in debt. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think that's the problem with politicians. They just spend money with zero concept of it actually being money, because they can always get more. So crazy. $18 trillion, richest country in the world. We have that much debt. Let's see if the beacon turns on. Yeah, there it is. That's cool. Alright, so I gotta prompt the New Holland to unload. And once I do that, I can leave. I wish there was a mod to keep lights on. I think it's not every vehicle. Once you leave it, you have to turn the beacons back on. It's still pretty foggy. It's not really burning off at all. But as long as it's not raining, I think we're okay. We're in good shape. There's the soil mod stuff in there. Haven't tried the soil mod yet. Definitely will. Definitely want to try that out at some point. Just not sure I'm there yet. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll get this little bit right here. And grab our Iveco truck and trailer. And we'll start picking some of these up. And let me just see the New Holland. I'm going to send him on his way. Whoop. Why do I keep getting into the Kenworth? Continue. Okay. So let's grab our and let's head to 36. Let's go get some hay bales. think the quickest way, we'll just take the left right here and then a right at the end, I believe, will get us there the fastest. So this is a auto loader, I think you call it Fliegl. Sorry. Yeah, I was talking all day today at work. So sometimes at the end of the day, my throat is just, my voice is gone. So this is an Iveco truck with Fliegl trailer and flatbed, I guess you call that. And these are auto loading and auto unloading. So I'll show you how I mean, most people use these, so you've probably seen it or probably even used it. Probably a good idea to stay on the right side of the road. It's a nice mod, good quality, works really well, and it's a lifesaver because there's 45 right there. I've tried to pick up bales square and round with various attachments, and it's dicey. Yeah, I just don't think the physics are there yet, so. Alright, so I guess we're gonna take this bridge right here. There's the soil mod stuff. Oh boy, that was close. Yeah, we basically just want to make sure. Okay. Alright, so I'll show you how this works. Alright, so choose loading type, square bales. So we want to change it from unload side from the left to trailer. And then we just well, probably do the front first, I think. But first we have to change the type. We have straw. We need hay. There we go. We're doing the back first, but I suppose it doesn't matter. And then the key here is I guess what they do is to try and limit it so you can't drive around the field 50 miles an hour. They make you or they limit your speed at a maximum of 14 miles an hour. So, and yeah, there we go. We're picking up bales. So I'm trying to think of the best way to go. We could go either way. There are bales both ways, but I think ultimately there will be more up here. So yeah, really cool mod. You get these little straps, which are really cool, high details, and those of course, so you'll watch this get loaded on there, right? Pretty cool, awesome. And this rear trailer holds 24. And The flatbed holds 18. So I know this is, I guess, purists, and I consider myself a purist of this game. Would consider this kind of cheating, but until it's more realistic, the physics that is, of picking these things up with the various tools or attachments, I'm going to keep doing this. Alright, so I guess we want to head over this way now. Now we can speed up, and then, but it will give you this warning signal. And so basically what you have to do then is you got to slow down, and then you have to turn it back on. And what I do is I just set my cruise control at 14. Because 14, it says 25, but if you go any faster than 14, then that warning sign pops up again. Even though it says 25. They lie. It's really 14. So I'm going to speed up, and as soon as I get up, boom, there you go. And then once you get close to them again, then you slow down, and then you turn the autoloader back on. Like this. Like that. And then the key is you want to drive in between, so you get them both on either side. So you got to kind of split the difference a little bit. Boy, too bad I couldn't attach the New Holland to the back of this. Wow, that'd be cool. I could make bales and automatically pick them up. Uh-oh. Why? I guess I was a little too far. There you go. There is a certain range that you can pick them up. So that's why you gotta be careful about not missing them because you're too far away. So you kind of do a little zigzag like this. You get that one, and you come over here. You get that one, and so on and so forth. Drinking my Monster Energy Ultra. Okay, so now the rear trailer is full, so now we gotta change to this one. Kind of back up a little bit. Okay. And we're zigging and zagging again. Yeah, it would have made more sense to just pick up all the hay first and then do this. That way there's going to be more hay bales about, but I didn't want to just spend the whole episode doing that. So let me just make sure I get that one, and then, yeah, there we go. Perfect. So just keeping an eye on everything. Everything looks good. New Holland's almost full. Now he's full, so he will be driving over to the Kenworth. And the Kenworth is empty. So we should be getting the blue signal lower left any moment now, letting us know that the New Holland is at the Kenworth and needs to be unloaded. So we'll Wait for that sign to come up, and then we'll come back here, finish up. We got 3 more to finish. There's 1. Might as well go this way. Here's the bridge, and 1 more. We'll get this guy on the edge. Okay. And we're full. So now we're gonna go to alright. So I think we're gonna just come up here and take a right. Yep. And then all the way down and then a left. Drop this stuff off at the Bat Cave farm. Boy, the New Holland must have been far away from the Kenworth. Here's a sell point here. Hay bales there. It's a pretty cool view. Yep. There's New Holland. So turn our lights back on because it looks cool. So we're going to drive this all the way down and then take a left. Not all the way down, almost all the way down. But we're just keeping an eye on the New Holland. When he's empty, 17, 12, when he's empty, 7, we're going to send him back on his way, like so. Yeah, he must have been far away because the Grimmie's 76% full right now. So the whole name of the game is to keep the Grimmie always going. So let's see if the New Holland gets to him before he fills up. I don't think we want that one. We want the next one. That's another sell point there. High gain grain. Haven't sold much of anything yet. Only thing we've sold was at the ADM rail yard. Sold a bunch of, I think, oats. 99 the Grimmie's at, and he's full. Boy, that New Holland is a slowpoke. Oh, no, he's there. Alright, that's not bad. He was just waiting 5-10 seconds. Alright, so that's good. And I think this is, yeah, this is the left we want right here. There's our northeast farm there. And this takes us to our northwest farm, aka Bat Cave farm. Yeah, I think it was like a couple of episodes before I even found this farm. I had to send the map maker Stevie a message saying, where is the beef and pig? He was like, yeah, you just right here. And I was like, oh. I never saw it. It's kind of tucked away behind the equipment sales office. There's 25. Our JD's out there somewhere plowing. We should see our quad track right up. Yeah, there it is. He's waiting patiently. Probably taking a little nap. And we're going to take this right. And then our first left. So you think that, oh, here's the road for the sales office, right? But what I missed is this road right here. This takes you to the Northwest Farm, which you only have access to from this road. So I never thought that that road was anything other than the road to get to the sales office. So that's why I missed this for like 3 episodes. Okay, so boy, that fog is not letting up, that's for sure. Alright, so there you can see some some straw bales. Yeah, I mean, I get the damn things everywhere. There's our TMR mixer. And I think I may actually put these right here. So I'll show you how this works. Okay, so now we're gonna unload. And we want to unload on the left. So I think we're actually, yeah, perfect. So now we're just gonna pull up a little bit and switch to the rear trailer. And now we have to change our unload side from trailer to left. And boom, there we go. Perfect. So as you can see, I got straw right there on the side of that building. And then I get all this straw here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack or pile all of those things higher so I have more room. Alright, so there's more straw there. Yeah, you get the picture. It's everywhere. Alright, so New Holland. Wow. He's doing good. Alright, let's check on the JohnDeere. Yep, he's doing good too. Plenty of fuel. So he's alright. Let's see. So what we need to do is we gotta bring our front loader over here, because we're gonna need it to so there's our straw. So these are our animal, right? So we gotta fill these up. So that's our beef right there. This is where we put our potatoes. This is where we put our wheat. And I guess we have to put water in here too. I guess that makes sense. And then I believe here is we're going to get solid manure. Right. And so that's beef. This is pig. This is chicken fattening. Here. And this is our TMR mixer. And that's our pig forage. So basically we're going to put grass, straw, and silage in there. And then it will mix it up, and then through that little spout comes the TMR, which we will then use to put in here. This is the forage master, and the forage master takes wheat or barley and steamed potatoes, and it then will produce pig forage, which we will feed to the pigs. So yeah, we're going to need a lot of wheat because we're going to need wheat for this, and we're going to need wheat to feed the animals in that green little silo there. So yeah, actually, how much wheat do we have? Not a lot. Yeah, not a lot. We need more, for sure. 13,000, that's nothing. I wonder if we can use corn. Not positive. Not sure. But yeah, we're getting there for sure. We could buy some animals. I'm gonna hold off just for a little bit. But yeah, we're getting there for sure. So we'll call this an episode. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you had fun. I'm having a blast. It's good to be back on Michigan, and bang it back here for more episodes. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.